Let's get into this.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a good introductory sentence. This is Beehive by Freakling. Fantastic map maker from Germany.
And in the bottom left as the red Terran on Beehive, it is
Strudel.
And in the bottom right, as the golden Terran, named for IRK, it is Pato.
Pato.
What the fuck is that?
We got a soundboard, like all the Spanish professional casters.
All right, Pato, is this your first time playing on this map?
Yes, it was my first game on this map.
Going into it.
It was pretty much annoying to scout because you have to have like 300 APM to move the SCV around, and do not forget to leave your SCV like mining that mineral patch, because it will disappear and later it will be difficult.
Yeah, so you can deny your opponent from scouting you if you mine out the mineral patches in front of your entrances.
Give us an overview of the map real quick.
Would you like that? Would you like that very much? If I don't give it to you. Look at that.
That's what you got. Wow. Yeah, these. This is a semi-island base. It's basically an island map, but workers can scout through little doors here.
Where are you going, Pato?
A natural in the pocket in the back, and some areas to fight over in the center.
Look at Strudel. So he's played on this map before.
I'm straight for the 1450.
And Pato here, getting outplayed by Strudel. Both these players from Argentina. This is an Argentinian Showmatch.
All right, you can put your shirt back on. You've seen enough.
My shirt back on?
You can put the mini map. Seen enough.
Make me. Alright.
I sent you a message. Just FYI.
Now I'm very curious.
So, see, Fred is going out for the scout, scouting in the opposite direction. Is to see, we're gonna go see mass drop plays or mass air. Factories coming up from yellow Terran. Red Terran is looking to scout with his barracks early on. 14cc is
look at you two.
Get
each other.
Advantage. Nice little high five going on here with the SUVs.
You guys are horrible scouters. Come on. All you gotta do is scout across yourself. I'm just joking. There's different ways that you can scout your opponent on this map. There isn't just one entrance. Pretty fun map, and I think Pato's having a lot of fun on it.
I aged like 7 years trying to scout through the...
Look, you just gave up here.
Yeah, I think
your SCV is dehydrated. It's just
I don't want to look for him anymore.
Sure, I will
assume that he's Terran.
You're somewhere on this map, my friend. That's all I need.
I will find you and I will kill you.
Oh, you're almost there, Pato.
You can do it!
So this map actually requires high APM somewhat because of the scouting alone, right? It's not easy, and multitasking, obviously.
A little bit of focus on the workers.
Well, later is easy thing is that you can whenever you have a vision on other main,
You see the starports.
you can throw the SCVs. You don't have to make that operation where you click those 3 minerals to go through that wall. You can send the SCVs directly to other main, and they will follow the path. So that's
Oh, is that
nice.
right? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that why
nice.
your SCVs were kind of stopping a little bit?
Yeah, but when you have vision, you can send them, and they will go directly there.
Oh, when you don't have vision, though, they won't
Yeah.
be able to
so,
go through the. This is only when you have vision.
So when you throw when you have vision on the expansion, you can just send the SCV, and it will be.
Well, getting vision is the hardest part. And here's a drop from Sneaky Pato. And here comes a Wraith. Gonna take out nothing.
The cloak is just starting for red, so these Goliaths are going to be able to do a bit of damage here.
Uh-oh. Is this game over for Strudel? He's got that expansion lead. He's got 10 more SCVs. He might lose that advantage.
How many SCVs are going down here? He doesn't really have anything to answer.
He's losing a
More
lot of
race on the
SCVs here, man. A lot of SCVs.
And one tank's going to pop to be able to support these SCVs a bit, but I think the damage has been done.
Pop, pop.
SCV count has now
Oh
tied.
my god. That was a really effective drop. Pato getting as much as he can from it.
Pato's throwing down his command center. The response. SCVs are tied up.
Better get that
across the map, poking around. Very susceptible to be taken out as the scan is about to be completed. Two dropships getting taken down though.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
It was beautiful,
Only needed
Pato.
one way.
It was beautiful. Well, he's got to have some revenge here. And it's not much because it's just one raid.
Yeah, but
You need that
it was.
comsat.
Yeah, I needed my scanning time.
Oh, he's got a lot of energy.
Yeah. So that's.
I don't know
Pretty much annoying.
where's his other rates. Yeah, he needs to be sending them. I think he lost a little bit of time here. He could have done more damage. Definitely. Delayed this command center and its comsat. Delayed an eBay from building, which is done now. This dropship should be targeted right now. And you're gonna fly right past that barracks. It looks like things are evening out a little bit.
Running with this dropship, gonna drop 4. Ooh,
Oh,
it's this
Pato.
dropship.
Yeah.
Down.
Oh, no, not like this, Pato.
Yeah,
What did those Goliaths do to you, man?
So now I'm pretty much behind.
I mean, this is a tough map to play TVT, right? So your opponent went raids, has more map control. You got dropships and Goliaths, and how do you make this work? That's the interesting thing. Is Wraiths a superior build on this map? I don't know.
Well, it's a pretty big map, so it's difficult to control or to have vision in every part, and you can always sneak units. So I think this map is all about vision and control.
And Strudel seems to have you surrounded. I'm not sure
Yeah.
where you're gonna head with your dropships. I'm hoping not in the same direction. And it looks like you will be going. Nope. Oh, you're gonna go in the same direction.
I just want to get rid of the vision.
This was nice.
See? 200 IQ turn.
All right, so that's annoying for Strudel. He lost his barracks. Are you gonna expand there too?
Because I can.
All right, what's our SCV count? Strudel still ahead. Good number
I'm
of
playing
tanks. Is there a reason why you took this expansion right in between both of you guys?
Well, I know it's not the best location, but
Well, I
sometimes
didn't
you have
say
to.
it's the best. No, I wasn't criticizing you, just to be clear.
Probably the easier location to take since your defense and offense is both going to be there. Boom! Jumping on the dropships, taking one down. It looks like, or poking at it, dropping some tanks of his own. We sieging up here.
This is interesting, Pato. I'm loving this expansion already because it's leading to engagement here. I'm not sure where it's gonna go.
I wish Aaron could go steal
Oh,
building, like take a SCV and start building it from the other team. That'd be cool.
so the rates and the tanks seem pretty strong and only affordable because he has a backdoor expansion.
Well, yeah, he needs two gas to do that. So positionally, if he gets to drop and gets to siege the tanks, it's very hard to deal with that. So that's why I didn't take the engage and I just flew away with my Goliaths to another location, trying to be the most annoying that I can be. Because I knew that I couldn't trade with him. So I tried to stall and to gain some time.
Here comes the revenge. Is Strudel gonna cancel it? Oh my god, I don't think he is.
Boom.
He didn't cancel, right?
I think so.
Oh man. And Strudel is floating a lot of minerals, over 1,200. A lot of gas.
Get up to Goliath, then dropping him down to defend against the Wraiths. Dropship goes down. Only one dropship left. That's injured probably. And Wraiths are going to dive around the map, do some scouting. Pato's got his command center up and running at 3 o'clock. More tanks coming out, and +1 from Red. Also with Wraiths. We're not seeing any drops, massive drop play coming out from Red yet, but interesting that we've seen so many tanks from him and not Goliath yet.
Oh, look at Strudel trying to expand there again. Pato denying it for the second time. Strudel trying to build that expansion for the third time. He's gonna clean up the dropship. So Pato, at this point, do you feel you can make dropships and Goliaths work?
I have no other choice, to be honest. I just try to do a Goliath drop as fast as I could and see if I could done enough damage, but it's
And you did, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a really bad build order. But even though I killed like 12 SCVs, he was ahead. He could make twice the SCVs that I could because my second command center was too late.
Could you have gone back and picked up more Goliaths and dropped off more? I wasn't paying attention to your main when we were watching that first drop by you.
Yeah, I threw a command center, but the bad thing was that he killed my 2 dropships, and since I had only 1 gas, you don't have enough gas to build like full Goliath dropships. So I need to establish my second command center to have enough money and gas to macro, and that's why I didn't build an add-on to have a greater Goliath mass. So he's in a really good advantage positionally and with the quality of units. Tanks, right? The only thing that I can do is to make him waste time, but making him siege the tanks and try to drop and harass as much as I can. if I clash with his army, he will win very easily. So I had to play smart. I tried to scan and find for the exact angle, because if I try to trade with him evenly, I will lose this game. So I have to see the spot, to see the weakness.
Well, you're doing a great job of using all your resources. Strudel has been floating quite a few minerals, I think.
Well, sadly, the unit composition that he picked is stronger, but it needs a lot of APM and multitask, since you have to siege and unsiege your tanks. You cannot send that army in a move.
Right.
So
with rates.
So you could say my army is more mobile. So that's why he's trying to build more turrets. He's playing very smart, to be honest. He has a better army. He's placing turrets.
Very defensively, though. Yeah. I mean,
he has an econ advantage. He has an army advantage.
He could pretty much siege you, just surround you and siege the borders.
He has more supply than I do with tanks. Only tanks. I have Goliath. The only thing that I think I'm doing better is I have a better upgrades, because I rushed them. I think in this point of the game I was like 2-1 or something like that, and he was I'm going to be like 2-1 soon, and he didn't pay much attention to upgrades. That's
okay.
The thing.
Big drop here for Pato. A busy bee on this map, Beehive. We hear a lot of buzzing going on. There goes Strudel's command center.
Oh my gosh, his dropships are little bumblebees. Look at him go.
I love this map. It'd be great to see it in ASL, right? Pro gamers playing on it.
Be fun.
So sadly,
You're sad bee in this beehive.
Yeah, I had to find a spot to attack, but I cannot really see it, because he has pretty good defense everywhere.
Alright, so you spot the drop full of tanks. Strudel is just occupying every single inch of this beehive. Oh, this is major for Pato, I think.
Yeah.
Oh man, losing all of those wraiths are huge, and Strudel didn't have very many dropships. He's gonna lose all of his dropships as well.
Oh, that was great for Pato. Wow, those were a lot of wraiths and tanks. I'm surprised that he won that.
I don't think those are bumblebees. They are hornets. Even after that good engage, looks like Red still is up economically. He's up 20 SCVs. Even though he's down a little bit in supply, he's still up a base and about to be up 2 bases. Doesn't look like Pato's mining totally from his top right expansion, but not really necessary as he's maxed out, loading up all of his dropships. Looks like we got about 8 dropships there getting loaded up.
Ooh, good drop. Hey, the mini-map, you know the way that the minerals are situated? Almost looks like a face of a bee. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I can kind of see it there. I don't think it was, because Freakling would have probably mentioned it.
Big drop coming on the bottom of the map. Going to be scouted by this floating building here.
Big drop.
What will the reaction be from Red? A lot of his units are at 9 o'clock. I don't know how many is in his main. It's going to be a huge drop. Oh, he's actually going for 6.
We're Argentinian, we dribble.
Yeah, this is a big drop here. And the drop's actually going to get flanked from the backside, which actually is Yeah, this is actually a good flank from Red. Oh, he's actually going to be able to shut it down all the way, but well defended here.
Okay.
Let's get it a decent amount of damage done. Hasn't killed a ton of SCVs yet. Reinforcements getting elevated over the wall there. Using all the SCVs at this expansion. Some Goliath's going to pop out of these factories. That's a good engage. He's going to be able to take out these turrets is really going to be big.
So this is one of the maps where you float a lot of minerals and gas, huh?
I mean, if you're maxed, then it's also bound to happen too.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you are maxed out, you can. It's difficult. Even though I could have made 3 more factories, truth be told. But if you are maxed out, it's really hard to keep your minerals low. I'm trying to, there on top, I'm trying to cut that drop. I'm trying to find the spot where he's weak. I'm scanning everywhere, just to see if I can make any damage or something.
12 full options here running around the map.
Yeah, I'm scanning and I'm looking for expos. I'm looking to see if I can cut off any drop.
What do we have in the bottom right? Yeah, what's that right there on the map? Right side, yeah, a bunch of SCVs.
Oh yes, I transferred, but they didn't. I don't know why they didn't arrive to the expansion.
A lot of bees sitting idle, but Pato's drop, quite effective. Is he gonna take out the command center? I feel like you can and just pick up and leave.
Yeah, but once you gain a position, it's not wise to just pick all up. Just leave 2 tanks and try to trade. Because it's very hard for the other player to
regain it, and they're gonna trade not very well. That's why you're the good player, Pato, and I'm the noob.
So it's always good to leave a couple of units, and he will need those expos afterwards.
So Strudel has been entirely defensive this whole game, except for the early breath.
Yeah, he was defensive because he was really ahead, and I had to attack because that was my only way to try to keep up with him. He has a stronger position right now, and I'm looking for ways to try to deny his economical advantage.
Well, I'm not sure why he's not building any more raids, so he could... Oh, look at this, the meeting of the dropships.
Gonna be running around, dropping on top of each other. Pato's got 12 dropships where Red only had 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but that
be a
wasn't
good trade here. It looks like Red's taking it, though.
That was so cool. You guys should do that again.
Yeah, that wasn't smart for me.
I tried to force it with the dropships, and since he already had all the sitting there, wasn't a smart idea. But you don't know if you're going to come out ahead. You didn't know what he had inside of his dropships as well. Pato is splitting the map. On tons of turrets down. Great way to spend those minerals. We'll go on to take the main base, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, Strudel could be putting down more expansions now. He's got the minerals, might as well. I know you can't do much about it, but, you just create another target for drops, I guess.
Well, the thing is where you expand to, because the other main, I have the natural, I have units there, so maybe he has to either put the command center in the middle or try to clear my units in the top left. But again, I'm dropping and I'm deviating his
I'm not
attention.
sure why he's not dropping your ass. You're pretty vulnerable. Your expansions, except
Well,
this one here.
Well, you know, attacking is the best defense. I think that's a very good example of that sentence.
You're constantly giving him something to defend against. I get that.
Oh, getting dropped right on top of all of
Yeah.
the factories.
So I'm dropping on every position that I don't see units, or I see a weak defense. So this allows me to trade.
This drop's gonna be big. I don't think Red's gonna be able to answer.
I mean, he should have a lot more tanks, but we're not seeing them, are we?
All of his dropships can be loaded up, so he only drops like half of his dropships.
I mean, what you're doing with the turrets, I think I would do with my main base, right? Because all my main structures are there. You don't want this happening. It's gonna lose.
Well, he can. Yeah, he can defend, but again, I'm trading.
Pato's got 2-3 upgrades against 1-2.
Once you are sieged up and you found the spot, it's very hard to remove a Terran from there. So that's why.
Sexy.
Only lost a couple supply depots really, and units. Some factories went down as well. You see Pato's putting up the dropships again, going for another drop. Red is gathering through the center, going to be opening that up eventually.
This might be the death drop on Strudel.
Drop of doom.
And
Yeah,
Pato.
big drop on here.
Okay, you want to drop the main. I didn't know if you were just passing it. I mean, Pato's trading really well, even if Strudel holds on.
Yeah, what's the upgrade right now?
Strudel has 1-2, and Pato has 2-3. And he
Upgrade side.
mining like a busy bee.
I have to get the honey for my queen.
You've gathered a lot of honey on this map. I mean, Strudel was doing pretty well. His economy was huge.
Well, he gained the top left expansion, so he's pretty okay right now. He has the middle and the top left there.
I feel like he has nothing to lose by making turrets. That seems to be a really strong or annoying line of defense on this map.
Well, it's
this is a very vulnerable expansion here.
Yeah, it's mandatory to build 2 starports because you need dropships, and they will be killed. So, in order to keep up with the production, you need to have 2 starports at least. But as you can see now, I have both player has a lot of minerals but no gas.
Wah, 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 wah. This is game 1 of Terran vs. Terran on the map Beehive by Freakling. An island map, but workers can't scout on it. Oh, Pato.
Drop here.
Not bad.
So this drop was positioned here to avoid the tanks on the top. So I could hit the 2. So I can hit the 2 command centers and avoid the attack from the tanks on the top, right? So now I can take down 2 command centers and he won't be able to kill my tanks back.
Nicely done.
Yeah. So this was
Alright, so Strudel's expansion has been taken out. Still has that one. So how's that one? This one's kind of low on minerals. Pato has been mining from the middle, making one in the top right. He's got this one looking like turret defense. I think you both have 3 expansions right now.
At this point, have you scouted that he has the center of the map?
I think now I don't. I'm trying to find spots to where he doesn't have any defense. So I'm looking where I can drop and make damage.
And that would be his main base, which has nothing.
Yeah, so I try to give
It looks like it's going to be the nail in the coffin here.
Pato with a lot of minerals and gas floating, but it might not matter. Their supplies are even.
So I try to kill dropships to weaken his army.
See that air armor is being upgraded for red. I haven't seen any transitions to big air yet. We're just going for big drops.
No air units being made out of the starports? No. Three upgrades. From Pato, 2-3 upgrades from Strudel. You still have an advantage when it comes to upgrades, but Strudel's catching up.
Well, now it's all about the mineral fight to see.
I'm not sure why he's not making turrets. Like, this is kind of like a turret defense map. Well, it would force you to drop your tanks basically on the other side of the wall and target the turrets so you can get through. But his main is just so vulnerable. That's where all his main buildings are. Can't afford to lose these factories and starports. He has nothing. He hasn't dropped you at all. I mean, Strudel is playing the most passive Terran you could possibly imagine. Oh my god, you're gonna get like 8,000 SCVs here.
Yeah, that was a big drop.
Big drop. Oh, don't lift it, it dies much quicker. Alright, so that was nice. Slowly regaining parts of the map. I mean, it's funny because you could also expand on the other side.
Yeah, but that is so easily denied by planting 2 tanks. So that expansion is quite tricky.
It assumes the bees can share resources, but not these 2 bees.
There I lift my units and try to use them to defend the upper right, the middle right expansion, but there wasn't enough, I guess. Just 1 tank.
I like how Strudel keeps making command centers everywhere.
Well, now it's the time to fight for expansions. Now it's...
What else have you guys been doing for 35 minutes?
Yeah, but you can win even though you have 1 or more expansion. It's about getting the position. Now the map is starting
now
to try.
It's revenge from Strudel.
Yeah.
This is the first offensive move I think we've seen in a long time.
But I'm dropping down right now.
You got tired of your shit, Pato. Are you gonna go back and save yourself? Or are you gonna drop here?
Yeah, I cannot attack. He has units on his main, as you can see. So I was going to lose everything if I dropped there. So I tried to trade Goliath for tanks. So now I know that he has no more minerals to mine. So I have to trade units and try to buy some time to avoid him to establish his command centers.
Okay, did you leave your Goliaths to die?
I had to trade. Now I hit the tanks because I want to kill tanks. So I try to focus tanks.
You
To
got
reduce
2 or
heat.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So that's okay for me. So
That was good. Yeah, I thought it was going to be much worse. I guess he came too close with his tanks and allowed you to target them.
So keep in mind, I only have the upper right expansions because the rest of the map is mined out. So basically, right now we're fighting for the middle, and I have to also try to avoid him to take the upper left. So we have to establish positions before the other one does. If not, we can lose easily.
Strudel, running out of resources here.
He tried to drop, and he killed my units there, so...
And that's going to be a good expansion for him to take. SCV count isn't too low, 41. But Pato sees that, and he's coming in.
Yeah. The good thing about leaving units there is that even though he can clear it, he trades really bad, and later I can counter drop and do this, basically. So
these are a lot of units from Pato. I think Strudel might be tapping out soon. Doesn't have many resources. He's only mining from the space here. Pretty much, and that's being dropped on.
yeah, but I don't know why the units didn't drop.
They're empty.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's not being dropped on, it was a fake drop. Wink. I mean, with some of your drops, you could have probably thrown an SCV in there too, maybe. So you can make a command center. Yeah, these maps are very difficult in that sense. A lot of dropping going on. And you gotta make the right choices. Strudel gonna make a drop of his own?
Well, he has to regain another expansion, or he will dry out. Oh, middle.
Oh my god.
Middle of the map, center.
Is it? Oh, that was yours? You beautiful bastard.
Yeah.
So close. But you were greedy. Oh, there it is. Well, you could just target it here. You really went in, I think, and put the dot. I didn't even see you build a silo. Where is it?
My main. There.
Oh my god.
And
awesome.
on the upper right as well.
It's awesome. Another great thing about this map is you get to nuke on it. Will we see a nuke, or will Strudel leave because he has no main base anymore?
Well, truth be told, when TVTs are really hard. When positions in TVT are really hard to win, nukes
Are
can
pretty good?
clear. Yeah. If a Terran like stays like
Oh my god.
in defensive mode, nukes are a really good tool to break a position. Center.
Yeah, and there's so much on the map, but Strudel is gonna guess it each time. That it's hard to check for nukes, is what I was gonna say. But he read your mind, Pato. Come on,
We know
Strudel.
each other. We know each other. What
Oh,
can
he
I
didn't
say?
know that. You could have been nuking anywhere. Could have been nuking
Yeah.
here.
But it's the only main that has minerals. Every other main is mine out, to be honest. So
Well, the middle hasn't been, upper middle hasn't been taken yet, but... Strudel was like, no, you're not nuking me, even if I lost this match. But Pato says otherwise. Oh, are you gonna nuke this one?
of course.
And it's like, what do you target to nuke, right? Because hiding that dot is very important. And Strudel being red, the color red, makes it difficult to identify
Well,
the red dot,
but
doesn't it?
there's
But he's obviously gonna scan around places where he has
Yeah.
resources, like I get that. See, there it is. Right here. Can't even see it. Oh my god, where's he scanning? Is he scanning here?
there's another one there in the center.
Oh my god.
The center.
You beautiful man. That was awesome, Pato. I'm so sorry, Strudel. We're just so nuke deprived that it's always a blast seeing one go off.
Where?
Which energy does this guy have? Jesus Christ.
Well, I upgraded the plus 50 energy, so he's just waiting for the precise time to do it again.
Gonna nuke Strudel into submission because he's not leaving this game.
No, I will drop. And now I nuke. That goes. Nukes again.
And a GG from Strudel. Will the nuke come down? It will not. Oh my god, man. 43 minutes?
Yeah, I aged 7 years after this game.
You love this map. So Freakling, big shout out to him. Sometimes he watches these VODs. Maybe you want to tell him how much you love Beehive.
Oh, again, I love you, Freakling. And
No,
I
you love the
Beehive.
Beehive, yeah.
Yeah,
It's your favorite map.
yeah.
You want it to be in ladder.
Of
You want to
course.
play Protoss and Zerg on it as well.
Just Protoss. Because it's the weakest race. And only warm heart players play Protoss.
Alright, so we got game 2 on Beehive between Pato and Strudel. And the funny thing is, they're in the same positions. I
That's
think
Spanish.
Pato said I would like to munch on this map because it's made of honey. Did I get it right?
I'm telling him that it's I'm too lazy to scout. You need 300 APM to scout on this map. Because you have to, it requires a lot of action to jump from a sector to another.
Let's see if Pato is going to scout his opponent.
So again, I find out in the hard way that doing like a regular fast drop isn't worth it. So I think the most beneficial build order is just to throw a 13 command center, because your factory is faster than if you do a 15 command center. So I think it's the wisest thing to do.
Well, let's see how wise you are. There you have it. And Strudel, no less wiser, gonna put down command center at his backdoor expansion.
Yeah, so we're going for a mirror build order.
Is TVT one of your strongest matchups, or where does it rank?
I think it's in the middle. I think my weakest matchup is versus Zerg. I find TVC quite hard because you need to be very fast and you have little windows to do each things. And you had to micro really good as well, so I find it a very demanding matchup against good players, of course.
Look at you, Scout.
Yeah, please keep in mind I don't play this map often, so I
No,
might
you're
get
doing a
buffed.
wonderful job. And you know what's
I
funny? You're both almost in sync in terms of your scouting.
Yeah.
Oh, look how beautiful that is. Hey, buddy. Both dehydrated. Badly in need of some water. On this desert map, Beehive by Frequent. I'm sorry, folks. The full title is Beehive Metamorphoses. There's actually another map called Beehive.
Oh. Didn't know that.
How you do? Yeah,
I'm a
I'm
little
not
bit
sure
wiser.
if you can scout on the original one. I'd have to take a look at it. It's uploaded on broodwarmaps.net.
So this is an exact mirror scouting floating barracks.
It is kind of funny, isn't it? You got your second fact about to finish. And Strudel seems to be going for double starports again.
Yeah, he's most of a bright guy. I'm a Goliath man.
Did you know that you can mine the mineral patch at your entrance to deny scouting? This
I
can be
just
mined.
I thought about it when.
But it would affect your ability to, I think, like...
Yeah.
As long as you, I
yeah.
think you scout outside of it, but I might be wrong with that. I was going to say, if you mine it without scouting outside of that entrance, you might not be able to go out there again with your worker. But...
Yeah, again, this is my second time playing the map, so...
Oh, it's a very complicated and interesting aspect of the map that I love.
Yeah, you can get creative with that. I scouted 2 starports again, so I confirm the same build order, but now I have
Academy making. Your comp stats are going up.
Yeah, so
Armory?
now I'm
Engineering bay.
yeah, all the package.
Oh, there's the armory. Yeah, you got the package. But are you gonna deliver it? Strudel kept his barracks, man. Why did you have to lose yours?
Yeah, that wasn't smart, but well, I think I threw my factories before my Rex died. I have my academy, so it wasn't the end of the world, I believe.
I feel like it was the end of the world when that barracks died.
Oh, we are still
It was
here.
very sad.
It's 2021 and we're still here.
Yeah,
COVID
but that barracks
didn't-
isn't here anymore.
Well, it will be another after that.
It's not the same as the first one.
It's better.
We'll see about that. That one scouted. I'm not sure what this one's gonna do. Alright, Strudel. What are you gonna get done with these 2 raids?
Not much. I think now I have range and I have turrets and scans. So I think we are both playing greedy. Since we
Is he gonna make more? He is. I'm just wondering what you could do with 2 starports if raids aren't very effective.
well, you can snipe dropships, you have to pay a lot of attention, and you can have map control. Of course, the only way to attack on this map is by pulling units into your dropship. So one slight mistake from one part and you can lose your whole army with that. But again, you have to be very confident on your Wraith control.
Game 2, Pato is up 1-0 on Beehive Metamorphoses.
So see how that Wraith are set in different locations just to spot any attack.
Yeah, you
And try
dropped the
to-
shit out of him last game, so
Well,
he's keeping an eye on you. And his barracks, too.
plus he had the advantage that he has 2 starports, so he can build 2 dropships at a time before I can. So
What's our SCV count? Strudel is beating you.
yeah, I think all the games he done a wonderful job.
He just doesn't
Building
stop
S-
making SCVs.
Yeah.
But he's gonna need
that's,
units to beat you, though.
Well, this matchup, I heard very good players that you have to have like 60, 70 workers. You need a lot of SCVs, and I did a bad job in that department, sadly.
But you're macroing. Got a good number of tanks and Goliaths.
Well, our supply is even though I'm 10 workers down. So, and I'm trying to upgrade my units as fast as I can. So that's I think that it's better maybe for trading. But I have to be very careful to not get caught by Wraith. So I had to scan. I have to move very carefully.
I mean, it'd be annoying to get your SCVs on the map and make turrets everywhere, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
$62 SCVs to 50. Strudel still in the lead. His supply lead is due to his SCV count. Pato's APM dropping slightly.
Yeah.
Is he a lazy bee?
Yeah, I'm a lazy bee. I'm thinking of what I'm going to do and what he's doing. So now we have to attack.
He must have seen that.
Maybe. But he didn't turn around with his raid, so...
Pato going in for the drop. Strudel right behind him with more drop ships.
Maybe he's dropping at the same time as I am, so this will be... I try to kill
Oh,
drop
this
ships,
is a tank heavy
but-
drop. Ooh.
yeah. This is not good.
Well, you hesitated. You came back with your drop ships, and now I think you're gonna go for 9 o'clock. 2 turrets there. You should be safe.
Yeah, I cannot lose dropships, so I just leave my units and try to kill as much as I can. But he did a great job pulling the SCVs, which I didn't. So now I'm...
You can't compliment your opponent like this, Pato. You have to belittle him. Look at Strudel, this noob, losing his command center.
Now he's doing a good job. So now I'm in big trouble because I don't have a third. and
Well, he is
does.
too. He just... Well, yeah, I see, yeah. He lost one
So-
expansion.
Yeah, so the good thing is that my Goliaths are in between his base, so I could cut any dropships. And I
Another
kill-
drop. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so Strudel should have been expecting this one. But
Yeah,
he
but
had
he
no
couldn't.
defense.
Yeah, he couldn't send reinforcement because my Goliaths were on between the bases, so
Why did his
it
dropships leave? I feel like they should have stayed with the tanks and maybe dropped your main.
well, it's hard to make calls when...
No, it's
This
easy. I
situation.
just made it, Pato. Yeah, I understand. I'm just joking, of course. I know nothing about this game. But he's got
Yeah, I
a
know.
good number of tanks here, you know?
Well, yeah, if he positioned those tanks correctly, I think it's game
Nice
over.
cancels.
Because I'm not sure if that I could be able to handle that. Tanks are stronger, but they take more APM to move, and they are low. They have low mobility, so any bad drop or engage, and he can lose all the tanks really easily. So I'm trying to look where to drop, but he's very well defended. They have 2 groups of dropships around the map, just looking for a place to attack, and then he makes this move.
Oh,
That
look
I
where he
find-
dropped.
Yeah, really annoying.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he drops 2 extra tanks there. And he drops my natural as well, I think.
Well, let's see what you're gonna do with your dropships. You have
Well,
nothing
like
at home. Jesus Christ. You should be dead
No.
right now.
Well,
Big drop coming from Pato. I mean,
Yes,
Strudel
I'm
has
looking
something
where-
at hhome.
yeah, but I scouted and I see that he doesn't have any turrets on the left, and I could go from the back of from
Come
his
on,
base,
Strudel.
so I could drop there. So this destroy his starports, his only expansion, and puts me in a good position. That's why I dropped here.
No, it's a great drop by you. I'm not denying that. Strudel is just sitting by with his tanks. You should be doing something with that group.
Well, again, he won't be able to get enough dropships to move his army. So it doesn't matter that he has 50 more
Oh.
supply.
Yeah, he did drop your natural. So he had some dropships that he wasn't using on the right, but this wasn't very effective. I think he should
Oh.
have just dropped into your main and not your natural there.
Well, he tried to do the same thing that I did, but
Yours made
sadly,
sense.
Because
He had no
only
tanks
had
at his
tanks.
natural.
Yeah, I had Goliath, and Goliath can kill.
Look, he's even
dropship.
blocked off. He can't even really get to his natural very easily.
And remember, I have very good upgrades. I have like 2-1 right now, I believe.
2-2, man.
No, 2-2, and he has 1-0. Yeah,
0-1,
that's a big
yes.
difference. That's a big difference.
This drop of his, I mean, it might have cost him the game, yeah.
So here again, I'm trading, leaving a few units there. Lets me trade really good. The bad thing is I had to clear those tanks to have a third expansion. So I'm drowning because I have to get rid of the tanks that he dropped earlier there. So I'm trying to drop SCVs there just to
Yeah, you
make
killed
him,
2 tanks already. 3.
Yeah, but
It's great.
there are a lot of tanks and I cannot throw an expansion.
You're definitely in the lead. Even though Strudel has 2 expansions. And a lot of units he did have.
And more SCVs. The only thing that I am good is in I said that I have better upgrades, but I have no minerals. So this is looking like really good for him.
You think so?
Well, he has 2 more expansion. If he will have better upgrades, I think it will be a GG. I cannot have a third, and my natural is mined out.
Oh.
Okay, here he made a mistake.
Yeah, that's an awful place to drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, natural wouldn't have worked. Just really nothing to do with that drop.
Well, I cannot. I had 29 ACBs. I cannot take an expansion before I clear those tanks, and it's making me waste a lot of time. So this is really unfortunate.
You don't know about this expansion in the center, right?
No.
You know about this one at 9.
The only edge that I got is the upgrades. And
you know, knowing where to drop one.
Well, I
Strudel-
cannot.
I was gonna say he lost quite a few units in that drop that maybe he couldn't afford to.
Well, the upgrade difference is making him trade like really bad. So now the only expansion that he has is in the middle, that is pretty much vulnerable. But again, I have to clear those tanks that
I mean,
are
you
really
could make
annoying.
a command center and float it off somewhere.
Yeah, but even though I float it, I have to take care of those tanks.
This is a nice drop. Looks like he's gonna save his expansion. Not the one at 9. You got quite the supply lead. 2-2 upgrades versus 0-1. Big drop. And he's gonna see it all with his barracks. That barracks has brought Strudel so much intel. Doesn't really have that many units to stop the drop. Pato deliberating. Taking his time. This was smart. Or was it? Let's see.
I keep forgetting that he can do that.
Yeah, I thought it was a good place to drop too until I saw the tanks myself. And I guess you left some Goliaths at 9 so he wouldn't expand there again?
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's always good, and even to intercept any dropships.
It's a little risky because it's a small army that you could be using defensively or offensively.
Well, my problem was that I couldn't throw a third, but now I'm kind of okay, I think. And we are even income wise. But I think I had a lead in the army department.
Alright, the 2000 drop coming from Pato. Is this going to be the nail in the coffin?
Well, he only has his natural, and I think I'm 3-2 in upgrades. So
3-3,
yeah,
man.
no, 3-3. And he's 1-0, so yeah, I think it's really hard for him to regain.
First vulture harass we've seen.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Not even sure how
Yes.
these guys got in. It must have been a drop.
Yeah. And it's too late. They kill. way too
21
fast.
SCVs, 22 now.
Yeah, but there's no gas. That's
And a GG from Strudel. Pato is up 2-0. Your strategy and build is effective.
well. I think it's more demanding to play raids. It's better, but you have to have a lot of micro. You have to multitask like a god.
Hey! Are you swearing at me? Greetings to
No.
you, my friend. Thank you for playing this lovely matchup and casting with me tonight.
I'm greeting you, and I'm saying I love you, Ox.
I love you too, Pato. This cast, you know, it's the stream event. It's also
Oh,
called.
look at there. Toast
Oh, oh, come on, man! How are you gonna give me roses with thorns?
Well, you know I can only speak the truth.
Adun Toradas, Pato. I hope Adun greets you with roses in the afterlife.
All right.
On Beehive, we have Pato and Strudel. Ba, 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 ba. Sorry, Minerals, I took your light away there.
Oh, that was great. I loved it.
Alright, so they switched positions on the top side of the map.
Yeah. Again, if you have no risk in an island map where you don't have risk of dying with Marine Rush or Tank Rush or something like that, I think the
SCV
best
rush.
build order. Yeah, I think the best build order is just to make a 13 command center. There's nothing better.
I feel like if pros played this game and there was like a Terran versus Zerg, and Zerg would play greedy and make double hatch or something, I feel like a pro Terran might rush with SCVs after he has vision of where the enemy is, because you could really kick some ass with a lot of SCVs on this map.
Well, yeah, I think, but I think if they will do so, it's because they will practice against that, and they will be 100% certain that they can win.
Yeah, as opposed to me just randomly SCV rushing and failing on this map. Yes.
Well, you don't do it by random. You do it You do it because you tried it and you know it's gonna work.
Look at you guys, like pro gamer scouting. Where are you going, Pato? Come back. No, that was Strudel. Oh, he's gonna scout in a different direction.
He wants to be original.
Nah, he wants to go back home. He's like, fuck this, I'm not scouting. I'll just float a barracks around the map and find you eventually. I would think a Korean audience would love to see pros scouting on this map. It would be very interesting to them. Fingers crossed it gets submitted, hopefully, to an ASL map contest, and hope even more that maybe it gets accepted. See pro gamers play on it. Map is called Beehive Metamorphoses by German mapmaker Freakling, who is a mentor of other map makers and gives a lot of his time and energy to ensuring that, you know, there's a vibrant map making community around. It's quite commendable, in my opinion. So Pato, we have double starports from Strudel. I think you're gonna go for the same build.
Yeah, if it works one time, why not try it again? I think it's pretty much safe against any.
And what's Strudel's reasoning here? If it doesn't work twice, let's try it again.
Well,
Oh, look at this SCV harass. Just let it build the depot, Pato. Run, injured SCV.
well, I noticed that a mineral patch was missing, so I
Don't
say,
go,
what?
Pato. Don't go. There's danger on the other side. There's a vulture waiting.
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully you will land your barracks and it doesn't die again.
Well, I saw the double starport, so.
3 facts. Strudel. SCV count is the same. Supply is almost identical. Are you always remaking barracks in TVTs?
Well, you need. Honestly, if it isn't a island map, it's really hard to lose your barracks since good Terrans tend to play like make 1 or 2 marines only, and then go with the vulture tank composition. It's very rare for in a TVT to make Goliaths. You just make Goliaths if you see if you want to try to stop particularly all in, or if he makes rights, and you make just a few. So usually in a good TVT matchup, the racks will die will not die fast.
Oh, okay. Making the starports. We got battle cruisers being made, folks.
Yeah, so maybe Wraith were the answer. They had to make battle cruisers, bigger ships.
Do you think they're strong on this map?
I think, but positionally they're very good, but they are slow.
Yeah.
So.
And against Goliaths.
So again, I think if you play battle cruisers, you have to play a very greedy game, like saying like, okay, I'm just going to siege tanks and put on top of them battle cruisers, and I think that I won't be able to retake any position. If he does that, his defense will be perfect if he makes turrets, tanks, and battle cruisers. But it will be a 2-hour long game where we take each one of us takes the middle of the map, and we fight for years and years and years.
I think Freakling would love that on this map.
I don't think anyone wants to see a 4-hour long greedy matchup.
You'd be surprised, Pato.
Since battle cruisers are slow, you cannot attack fast enough.
Battle cruiser operational.
Operational. So it's really hard. In StarCraft 2, you have that option where battle cruisers just teleport. They can teleport in any location. So that's pretty much OP because they can harass. I don't know about balance in this map because the only matchup. This is my first games in this map, and it's been a TBT. So I don't know.
We can set you up for TVC, TVP. Sure.
On this map.
Sounds like you're very interested in doing that.
I'm answering a question in the chat.
Yeah, someone is saying Zerg would be really good with mutas. If they can get an answer to Corsairs, I'm wondering how that would go.
Well, I don't know. I think since Overlords can give vision, I think Zerg can expand really easily. So I don't know. That could be an advantage. But again, on island maps, I think DBC is easier since you can do mech without getting punished by Zerg aggression. So historically, island maps were a lot easier for Terrans to play against Zerg.
Have to find you a good Zerg opponent to play on this map then.
Well, I'm not the best DBCer.
Sounds like you want to play Ox Zerg on this map. Here comes a drop from Pato. He's gonna clean up a few of the tanks, take out all the SCVs pretty much. And it gets a command center. Here comes 4 battle cruisers, slowly making their way not to the expansion.
Well, I think that expansion is already lost, so he made the right call.
So you see the battle cruisers, and it has no effect, I think, on your unit composition because you've been making Goliaths anyways.
No, but truth be told, I'm really thinking that I don't have much experience against this composition, so I'm really not certain if I will die horribly or if this will be easy.
Yeah, I felt like Strudel might be playing around a little bit by making battle cruisers. They cost so much, they're so slow to make, they move slowly against Goliaths.
Well, in late game, you tend to make battle cruisers. So if he can establish a good economy, a good defense, and has the right amount of expansions, I think it's like doing carriers in TVP and PvT. I'm sorry. I don't think it's a bad option.
Oh, turret's gonna deny a drop on Pato.
So see, this is quite annoying because now he has turrets, he has mines, he has tanks, and he has battle cruisers. So how do I attack? here it seems that I can demolish him. Say, okay, no problem. I have like 6 dropships. He has only 2 tanks. This should be easy. But no. So now I lost all my dropships, and I'm thinking, okay.
Wow. Yeah, it didn't look good for Strudel. I can't believe that he didn't lose a single battle cruiser there.
Yeah, so now I'm
Jesus
thinking
Christ.
I'm fucked.
These things are like immortal.
Yeah. So now
Oh, come on, repair it, Strudel.
you see the true power where if you play defensively,
repair it.
I have to rebuild all my dropships. So that's really annoying. And
he's coming for you.
If he keeps on expanding and throwing turrets and siege tanks on every location, I won't be able to stop him. So I'm thinking that
he's coming for you, Pato. He's tired of your fucking drops. He just made 1,000 battle cruisers.
Yeah.
He's got 2 upgrades. Oh my god, no wonder.
Yeah, so now I'm feeling ashamed.
I feel like he can make more starports and more battle cruisers.
Well,
he does have another one.
Yeah, I'm feeling ashamed because now
no, Pato, your second barracks.
Yeah.
You got a problem with your barracks dying. Yamotogan.
Yeah, so this is pretty bad. So now we are all thinking that's a good build order, right?
Yeah. It's better than I thought. Your drop I thought was gonna kill those 3 battle cruisers. Now he's leaving.
He killed.
And
I intercept.
He's separated his units. Oh, this is really bad. No, you can't run away. I mean,
no.
They're so slow.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Poor Strudel. I mean, with tanks for cover, yeah, I think they're good.
Well, you cannot send them to attack like that, of course.
But it shows how vulnerable they are, though, because you could. I mean, they take so long to go from one sector to another.
You cannot escape. Yeah, you have to commit. That's the other.
But maybe that's just how battle cruisers are. They're slower than carriers, I believe.
Oh, but Strudel is maxed out. But he has 90 SCVs, to be honest. That's not wise. Maybe he needs to put 1,000 turrets in each location.
Well, he made a lot of turrets in his main, at his natural. The only places that are exposed are his 3rd and 4th expansions. I think there's turrets in the 4th. Oh, you found the spot.
Found it.
Ouch. That's the thing about Beehive, you're exposed from everywhere pretty much. I mean, I think you could even go from back there pretty much. 3-3 upgrades.
Sadly, for him the battle cruisers takes too long to come back.
He's only got 2.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 3. They split up.
Yeah.
Their AI, I'm not sure how good it is, but Strudel's use of them could have been a little better. I get it though, you guys have been playing for over an hour and TVT is something else. Oh, that was awesome. Both players floating around almost 3,000 minerals.
We are, well, we were maxed out, so.
Tisk, tisk. No excuses, Pato. Build something with those minerals. Turrets, factories, starports.
Mic check. Hello.
Welcome, why you suck.
What up?
Drop down there.
And a big drop down there.
Down
Wah,
there.
wah, wah, wah. Game 3 of Pato vs Strudel. And apparently they played a bonus game. They love TVT so much that they played more after this. Well, I want to thank Pato for playing a TVT on Beehive Metamorphosis and helping to cast these games.
Who was the map by?
Freakling.
Ah.
I think you've seen some games on it before. Backrow has played Babbo on it. I believe
No, unfortunately, I saw a little bit earlier on my phone until it died, but I've not actually watched any games on this. I think it'd actually be a very good challenge map.
I'm laughing because your phone died while we were playing a TVT.
Yeah,
I didn't have enough energy
mean,
for it.
It's not uncommon to happen. So TVTs are usually the longer series games.